What's good? So back with Spec and Love. Uh, Today is 10:30. It's someone's birthday, but it's King Love. Of Spec and Love, of course. Emphasize on the capital LOVE. But today we're gonna be looking at NQ or micro EQ. Now I'm going to just be pretty much using logic that uh I learned the other day just to cement it before I start using it live. But that being said, I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I claim to be one or try to be one. You never trade, you take off my logic. Is solely your risk. If you lose money, it's on you. If you win money, it's on you. But just know there is a delay. I have a delay. Uh, I don't know how long the delay is, and but yeah, to each their own. But yeah, let's get into it. So, if you don't know, Dave teaches on here. Yeah, added a few videos. Like if you know his core content in candlestick structure and zones, like then you can implement what he taught in those last like his most recent like 5 videos. Just digest them, take your time with it. You really don't have to take your time with it. It's pretty much straightforward for real, but you know is I'm not going to go in deep detail, but it's a sell stop and buy stop entry. You can get the levels from his video, and yeah. So here you could have so we exited, look, exited, came back down. Actually, you have to redraw it. Actually, let me do whatchamacallit, a little breakdown. So we so yesterday we consolidated for majority of the day and we was sent bullish. So now it could be, then we take out a high, took out yesterday's high, well the day before yesterday and the day before yesterday high. So we could be in a consolidation into a retracement. So we consolidated, retrace. Einstein. But uh you could take 50% of that whole move up. And so you would be sell favored until you get below this 50% line. But for the levels, let's look. So previous session, what it was our highest high and what was our highest low for previous session. So since we're in New York, previous session would be London session. So 2 to 5 or 3 to 5, well, whatever number you want to use. If you use 3, that's just beginning of ICT silver bullet. So do what you will with that information. 3 to 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But so 2, where's 2? So this is the highest high. This is the lowest low, and we swept the low. So and yeah, so we can only mark the high from that. So that'd be most likely buy side liquidity. Then from 1:30 to 4 previous day session, which is the PM session. What do we have? What was the highest high? What was the highest low? So 130, we're sweeping that. We already swept. We just swept that. So we just swept sell side liquidity of previous session, previous days. So sell side liquidity. So boom, 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 boom. But that's really if you wanted to use ICT's logic off of that. But well, I'm implementing with the information Dave taught is his ZIL model as well. So I'll be using I'll use this one. It's the same. Both of them are the same ones, just different colors for real. And one has wording, like this has wording. The wordings like stop loss, uh, zone entry, break even, partials, TP, and runner. The other one just has the levels like that. That's really it. But so your entry would have been this came up out of the zone the first time, came back down into it, retraced into our 30% level, came up out of it, but came back down. You would have been stopped, I believe. Yeah. Unless this is how, and this is why I'm back testing this, because just yesterday when I started back testing off of it with it, um, I realized there was some fine tuning you would have to do within it. So like when we push up like this and we close below the last up candle, I believe you have to wait for another flip pretty much to just even try to use it. Use his buy stop entry. Like and then you'll also have to like take in logic like when you see big candles pushing into that zone, likely you're not gonna want to take a trade from it. But so we had this last down candle, low high, low high. Yeah, likely this low should be your hand. Yeah. And I don't know why I was just looking for buys when I should have been doing. I don't like buy. I don't know. My brain just go to buy, buy, buy. um, but his logic. Let me just show it. I'll tell it because he has the video out already for free of use. So learn from the master first before you come to Anthony Edwards. All right, all right. You gotta make me a promise on that. So we came down through it. We traded through the zone first. Came back up into it. You in his video, you want to retrace enough into the zone before you even take an entry to come back lower. And so we had a first exit. We traded back up. Retraced back up into it. Then we got our next exit here. So entry would have been here. Stop loss above where it stopped at, or above the candle that gave you the exit or that exit the zone the second time. Then, and this is what I do for it. Like you can just target what so and like all right, got it. And for my target, this is or how to for me to manage it. This is what I would have done. Like the stop loss just so happened to be just around this area as of the negative point two, but I would have had it slightly above higher than that. and I would have been targeting point 0.7 since that is TP, my TP. Fuck, Keisha. I was clicking on the wrong thing. So it would have been like that. Then your runner would have been going down to here, but you likely would have been stopped out at break even if you followed his Zell model, uh, trade management. Uh, trade management entry for real. But yeah, I'm gonna actually leave that 50 that fail bug. At 50% level, so I know when we likely to see some kind of bullish behavior to trust. So, and at the moment, I'll make this. You gotta go with. Also, I have not been marking a new day opening gaps either. I've been slacking on that shit. But you don't need to either. But as a new trader, you gotta see how price gravitates to it throughout the day. Like pretty much that. That's really it. But that's all I'm gonna be doing today. Just marking those out until I start getting to seeing it beforehand. So we are trading down to the 50% area. So and you can count your swings also. So it's slow putting this last high. Then we finally broke it over here. So once we get a trade below the low that this move puts in, so this is where it consolidated and they traded a little bit further and put in this low. So that'll be one, came down, took the low, so that'll be two, and so one, two, and this is the third move. One, retrace, drop, drop it, drop. Didn't retrace high enough, but this was a low we put in, and you just keep doing that. Ugh. But alright, so we got a up close, down close, and the thumb. Also, there was a trade like this setup happens a lot, like for real. Came up double entry, so you could use this last up close candle to the high. Traded out of it once, then retrace into it, It traded to the 7% level. Then it exited on this candle, on the next bearish candle. So its sell stop would have been triggered at the bottom of the zone. Then your stop loss would have been right above the candle that exit. And for your target or for your management of the trade, you'll be taking your entry to the low that the move that sent it up so you can enter. You would have been you would have hit TP, partial hit, TP hit, runner hit. So, but it's looking like when you use it correctly, you will be hitting a minimum 1 and 3 each trade, which is not, actually is beautiful. Actually, I'm just saying. But so one, this one's what 3 or 4. Close retrace 5. Let's see. We should be taking that out as well. This low I would just put in. We should be trading below this. Come back down. I wonder if you would see me just like immediately implement the Zill model with it. Uh, I really don't need that on for real because how the initial model outside of the Zill model, the stop loss is going to be solely like not solely. Yeah, well, it's going to be pretty much built off of this like your entry and what candle closes out of it. Uh, so. Yeah, we wouldn't be using any kind of we would be we would not be using the sell stop model because this bullish candle did not close up. Like it didn't close above a bearish candle. So there was damn I forget earrings, cuz it didn't close above the last bearish candle. So it wasn't no kind of really retracement for real. It just kind of came back up to balance the market, played around a little bit, then it continued lower. And I was out here the last few days, well, last week or so. I was out here trying to catch every single move and without like taking the time with the market and seeing what it really is doing. And this could be trading down to the origin or the move that the last down move responsible for the Birkin structure up. Uh, so this high put in this low, but we didn't get a close above this high until this area. So actually, this area here should be at least traded to through. Because it's just a it was like an ugly consolidation, but it was still trending up. So and it's all balanced already too. Yeah. So it could come down, take out these equal lows or relative lows. But let's see what the market provides us. because right now it's just working for us. And I plan on taking like about 20 setups like this. Like after it happens, then I'm gonna try to start taking setups as they're happening, just to cement stuff. So this was what, five? So, boom, ba, bum, ba, bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. I'll take in. So we'll put in one, two, three, four, five. So 37 actually is like the number of swings you can get before we get a reversal in a healthy market. It's only healthy when you know when you actually can read it. Because the last few days, weeks, or not weeks, last few days, last few trading days to be exact, it's been unhealthy to me. You can look at my last stream, like you can tell I was kind of off on where I thought price would get to, but yeah. You could have caught this whole move. Well, I've been getting clapped because I've always been my kryptonite is me trying to get big ass targets or big ass moves every single time. So to really beat that and stay within the system, I really just gonna try to take profit at TP. You know, I take everything I made from a trade at TP, or if I get stopped out, I just get stopped out. But yeah. And I actually don't mind. Well, it's Wednesday, actually, I believe. Yeah, it's probably Wednesday. So I don't mind waiting until next week to really even try some shit. For real. So just most likely I'll just bad test this week. The rest of this week. I felt to get on stream in bad test yesterday. Uh, I was out delivering. I feel just started getting like feeling sick, so I was like, yeah, that's a dub. And I already did a stream for that day too, so I wasn't gonna really push myself to go like that far. But let's see. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me see you. Tootsie Roll. I'm just kidding. Doing different collabs in my head. Yeah, my head. Let me see you. The fact I just said this, Dave, I promise you, I did not see your tweet until just now. Like I for real just seen your tweet, but the fact that I just said I have to stay within my own system to because I was trying to match, I was trying to get a big ass TP, and that I was actually referring to your TPs that I was trying trying to match, but I don't need to do that. I gotta match my music with my TPs. What's the timestamp? I'm gonna give you a timestamp so you know I ain't bullshitting. Uh, I'm 27 minutes, so about 24 minutes in. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, so we gotta get in a flip that we could possibly use to get a move up higher, and here is our last down move or down, yeah, down move before an up close. So now we want to retrace enough before we enter. Change this. So, and if it doesn't give us an entry, then we just won't get one. But there is a like some people can take this first exit, but your stop loss will have to be all the way down here. And if you're trading futures, you know that's a lot of money you're risking. So, okay. I believe if you use this, it would be like something like yeah, something like this, kind of reverse psychology, for real. If you managed it like a scalping technique. But all I did was look for the candle that last broke below, and this candle is the low that broke. Now I just started doing. I did drop base drop. This is the base that I'll be expecting price to actually get to before really get a deeper retracement or anything. So, and if you would have took this trade, this first exit, it would have been more like a 1 to 8, 1 to 1.8, and this is gonna be a 1 to 1. But if you waited, let's say you waited for entry, like your risk and reward if you do wait for the second exit is going to be better. Dun, 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 dun. And yes, you can take continuation moves if you want it, but this is like it's we got to get it closed for a confirmation of a bullish flip. We need um the structure how to be closed above, which is likely this here, this high here, or is this high here? That's one of them. Um, but this is the high that sent that low down, so I would be expecting this as a structural high on a 1 minute. Dog, I'm hungry as fuck. So I did some balance for him, and it traded up and took out the high, and that's how I'm happy. He re-mentioned that Dave mentioned this in one of his most recent videos. My ass was taking a balance trying to take out the high, and that was a understanding from my on me for real. But it makes sense when he pointed it out. It's at balance tap 50%, it's at 50%, and took out the high. And the high that sent it down to the imbalance is the high that he was referring to. So that's another trade model you could use. Your stop loss would be below this candle, or you can certain days you can get away. Not I don't think certain days for real. But you can get away with it being underneath. Like depends on you how much you want to fucking risk. But the logic of using gaps or imbalances is put it behind the candle responsible for it starting to trade up and causing it. So it would be this candle. It's a 3 candle sequence, so you can do 1, 2, 3. And since I just explained it like that, stop loss will be under the first candle. But your risk to reward would be kind of shitty. But if you want to learn that, he has I'm pretty sure. I can't remember for sure. Actually, I do remember for sure. He did mention that in his videos, his free course videos. So you gotta go find it. And if you took this trade down here, the aggressive entry would have you would have hit TP here, yeah, here, and it took out it's trading up to the structural high now. So we want to see a flip. That's a flip we want to see on. We need a structural flip to go go bullish, if that makes sense. So since we've been we flipped bearish up here, and we just been going downward. Trace, then we continue lower. We did this move and take out a, but we continue lower. I'm not gonna try to confuse you, but we continue lower. That's a bearish flip. Now and it took out the low responsible for putting the high. So this low is a structural low. So we need this low close below for any kind of bearish sentiment. Same thing will go, or same rules will apply for this. You can get a candlestick flip, which was bearish down here, but we need a bullish close above the structural high responsible for putting it low. And it's actually likely that these equal highs up here now that I'm looking at it, because if I do rally base rally, we'll see. This is gonna be a learning experience for me. But yeah, we're gonna need a structural bullish close above the high that's sent lower. So actually, yeah, it would be this high, because this high closed down below the low and swept it, but we didn't get a deep enough retracement or a new high put in. So there's just a continuation down, one move down for real. So yeah, it would be this high, the higher high up the two. Figured it out. Figured it out. You could use this as a zone, actually, the one that didn't get mitigated enough or mitigated. Use that. Hmm. No, no. You can just trail it. Follow the lows and highs. So one piece. Do it. It's confused. It'll be a little bit clear, more clear. And a close above, so a close above this top line, I'll consider a structural flip. And then we could get it move back lower. We're testing into it. Taking. But a lot of times this could be like that. I've seen it do this before. Make it a little bit clearer too. Actually, this get him up above. I'm tripping. My fault. Bow down, down, down. I gotta change tabs without going over or leaving the shits. And just it played all of it just like that. I actually should have listened to it yesterday to see how it sounded. Oh yeah. And it is 10 o'clock, so you could end up getting a move into a gap. So I believe this would have been an early entry. and your bias would be to be it's going to go up and take out buy side up there. You also got to take note of these smooth areas. Here, here I just marked here. Oh, it's supposed to be cold on a Saturday. That's crazy. Yo, I promise you, FedEx drivers are the most lazy fucks to grace this fucking earth. I promise you. Promise you. Why the fuck not knock on our door if you got a heavy ass package? And then just ask for help, bitch ass nigga. You wanna carry that shit, you can't carry that shit. Newsflash, buddy. Hey, that's one of that's one of my favorite quote unquote white sayings or quotes. Uh Newsflash, buddy. But yeah, that fucker. That fucker there, little piece of shit. He could have asked for help. And I don't know. I'm not carrying that shit either. So I understand, but nigga, you see a car out there, somebody's home. Ask for help, dumbass. You lucky I didn't get your license plate number. So yeah, we ain't close above the truck sure high. So don't get clapped. So what is the last one? Close candle. Not this. It's not this hot. What is this one? Just be careful in this area. So yeah. So and we're not gonna be flip bearish, quote unquote, until the low of this candle is closed below. So yeah. Damn, my fucking look. That felt good. You can't do that forever. Bro, they're probably gonna have to break my fucking finger just to fix it. It's funny how the body has to heal correctly if you let it heal the wrong way. Shit. I wonder if Tyler gets jealous. Shit, I do. I don't know if I said that in the audio recordings, but I am a jealous ass nigga. Fuck the fuck who won't be? Okay, we ain't take out the low, so we could be testing this high again. Let's see if we go above it. Let's see. It do look promising now, but you gotta take out these highs as well to be really trusting. What the fuck? Do y'all take adrenochrome? I don't remember when I had an iPhone. Okay, so we got to close above both highs. Nice, nice, nice. Also, since we got these moves, it didn't. I can tell it didn't give us none of up close. None of these give us a down close below. So I couldn't even test. I don't know. Oh, I was seeing if this move was gonna go lower than that, but I didn't. But we gotta close up, test back into the zone, high take it. So we have flip bullish structurally. Uh, it's candlestick. This is the full shits. How long did it take, guys? Motherfucker. $30, 35 minutes, roughly. I feel like they're gonna have to dislocate my shoulder just for my shoulder day also. Whatever's going on with that shit. I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck this is. Are you jealous? I'm jealous, yeah. But so close. This the high. This is the low. This is the up. We got close below. But it should be just a retracement down to come up. Make the high. Are you uh I'd rather die than cheat, for real. I don't like cheaters, nor am I a cheater. Wait, 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 hey, wait. Are all of you the same person? I could just be tapping into what here to come back up higher, which is I think, but there was something within here that could have been tapped, or if I wanted to from here to here. I wouldn't want to get Rick out of here with it. Actually, I should have done this first. I'm gonna change. I know why it's laggy. My thing, train. Uh, yeah, I know exactly why it is. I'm tripping. People like that more than I thought. So it's gotta be good. Not even good enough. It's gotta be finished. I try to. I probably just thought about trying to do too much to it. Trying to get too much done to it. This was a love. Close below, close God. Uh, having some passing on. One. Yeah. Let me update this. Say. So I have two of them. Okay, I read this wrong. So I flipped lower. This was the load I was put in. We just took that out. And I am gonna manage it how this gives. I don't even know when I made this, but hold on. Actually, I can look. It's gotta be one of the bigger files. It's either September 16th or September 20th. Yeah, I'm not sure majors. August, September. It had to be longer than that. At least that's what it felt like. Yeah, it was sometime September. Imagine Michael Myers walking your ass down to this. Nigga jam into it. So we're possibly getting our move back into this move, this flip. So we have this below the 50%. We mitigated that imbalance. We have this fractal here, and we have this zone that was unmitigated. Likely this zone would get tapped into to test this high again. I have a feeling it may still be this zone, but let's see. Actually, yeah, it would be easier to get it from here. left it. There's an imbalance here. Imbalance tap into, low, took out. You had to sell order, yeah, you could put a stop loss in that, above that. So now it could be going higher up into take out that high. Came just shy of the 50%. Mm. There's something I'm missing. Well, it just technically took out the low. This be the correct one? Let me see. Because I might have to be picky about this took out the high, just a gap or low right here. So it's still bearish. That's crazy. Oh no, no, it's not. I already took out those lows, but it can't get to that wick. Let me see. This was this the high to be respected? That's why you back test before you hop in with a real account or account you're trying to use. So it was looking like that was the correct high. Because not entered, I was contemplating if this was the high I was supposed to be using or this was the high I was supposed to be using. And I take the more less risking uh, stop loss placement. But so this was the correct stop loss placement right here, but I put my stop loss above the candle that I pushed out of the or triggered you into the sell stop, which was this 1106 candle. So your stop loss should have been up there above this high that caused that sell stop to be triggered. Then my take profit was here, so that would have been a 101, but it should be reaching into this 5-minute zone.
And it was like a picture of me and you, and it slowly faded into like Plato and Socrates, I believe.
What the fuck does that mean?
Do you know who they are?
No. I'm not even gonna lie, I have no idea what he's talking about either.
Wow.
You mean a philosopher like Shakespeare?
Shakespeare, like he would write plays.
Okay, then
Yeah,
what's a philosopher?
They're pretty much just someone that thinks about like grand things.
Me and Chelsea are philosophers.
It was like a
Why is Kamala Harris posing with the founder of an anti-Catholic hate group?
Bruh, her shit be having me weak. Had the direction right. Just the stop loss was wrong. So this one was wrong too. So it's this would be aggressive. What was my logic getting in? Where's both of them? Nigga is confused right now. I don't remember the two positions. So I clicked the sub button twice right here. I don't remember. I have to go back and watch that. I can pull it up. We're gonna watch Me on Me. Can't open it. Uh, and it's because it's not listed. No, that's not it. So I'll get there. Ooh. This is the low. It swept that low. Let's see if it just retracing into that to come back down. What is this? What is this? What is this? I mean, technically, it did tap into the 5 minute zone and gave us a reaction. Clear some of this mess up. pressing the entry. Come back down. Roll it. Since it's the 5-minute zoom. Trim it up, trim it down. I wonder. I wonder. Yeah, that makes sense. It is about that time. Mm. So tap right into that fucking low. Struck the low, came back bullish. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So when it comes back down, I'm expecting around here to be traded through. So stick to that. Back candle. This is zone above. Oh, Yeah, I'm a back test later. I got some shit I need to do. I need to eat too. Uh, no bars intended. But actually, I'm gonna let it see what it does at this fractal here. This hidden S&D. This look like it's gonna blast through it, whether because this is a big bullish candle. But yeah, actually, I'm in stream off of that. But I am going to back test later. I might not be on stream. I may not. It just depends how I start feeling while I'm out. Move like when I finally get up and move around, see how my body reacts. But make sure you stay true, stay loving, and